Alright, so I have officially platinumed the Uncharted Trilogy, and before we get into the video, I'd like to say that I am still doing the other games, including the PlayStation Vita one, the first Uncharted on PS3, Uncharted 4, and The Lost Legacy. So stay tuned for those videos, but for this video I decided to combine my last 3 videos into one, like I did with the Resident Evil series. So of course these videos will be in its own playlist right here, and there will be timestamps in the description. And I will also be doing a ranking of the trilogy where I'll talk about what worked and what didn't for me. So again, stay tuned for that. But without any further ado, let's begin with Uncharted Drake's Fortune is the first in the series, and in order to platinum this gem, I have to beat the game on crushing difficulty, get every collectible, and speedrun parts of the game. The game starts off with Nathan Drake and Elena Fisher, and we're here to uncover the grave of Nathan Drake's ancestor, Sir Francis Drake. We crack it open, and we don't find a body, but we instead find a diary that leads to the treasure of El Dorado, the city of gold. All of a sudden, we get some hating ass niggas that come our way, and we are forced to fight. Right off the bat, I noticed how crushing difficulty was. As the ship starts to explode around us, we are then saved by Victor Sullivan, and we head back to discuss our finds. When we do, Nate and suddenly ditch Elena and take on the city of gold for themselves.
Guys, come back! Guys, no!
As we take on El Dorado, I picked up my first of many treasures. Later on, Nate finds a missing page of Francis' diary in a Nazi U-boat. Am I allowed to say that word? Yeah, I will find out. But we find a missing page of Francis' diary in a Nazi U-boat, and we run into the game's antagonists, Gabriel, Roman, and Navarro, who are also, of course, looking for the treasure. They make quick work of Sully and slime him out, and we are now on the run. And we bump into a pissed off Elena, and we quickly get the hell out of the jungle and continue looking for the island. While taking a plane, the plane fucking crashes, and the pair are now separated. While in this section of the game, I got Novice Fortune Hunter, shoot some B-roll for Elena, got my ass kicked a little bit, 50 kills with the PM9mm, Brutal Brawler, 20 headshots, and Triple Dynamite, while looking for Elena again and being forced to climb shit, which is where most of my deaths come from. I got Relic Finder, Intermediate Fortune Hunter, 30 kills with the MKNDI and 100 headshots. Nate later discovers that Francis Drake had gone to the Forge Tower, and this is where he runs into his old rival, Eddie Raja. Later on, Eddie catches us in the box, and now we're held prisoner until Elena breaks us out of the jail cell, and we have a bit of a chase sequence. After this little moment, we discover a new area where I also got Grenade Hangman, and 20 kills with the West 44. Together, they later find out that the treasure of El Dorado was moved into a deeper part of the island, and I find my own little treasure and got Proficient Fortune Hunter. Nate and Elena later find out that Sully is still alive and is now working with the bad guys, but that turns out to not be the case, and he finds out that Sir Francis' diary stopped the bullet from killing him. Elena fucking falls through a bridge and almost chooses her camera over her life. Almost, she's alive, I guess. During this whole ordeal of a level, I got Master Ninja, Headshot Expert, 30 kills with the Dragon Sniper, and Professional Fortune Hunter. While traversing through the island, we get 50 kills with the 92 FS 9mm. Holy shit. 50 kills with the M4. I don't know guns. Oh, and Expert Fortune Hunter. Later, Nate overhears Eddie telling Roman and Navarro that the island is cursed. Nate also keeps this noted and later discovers that it's one big puzzle deep into the monastery. Fuck! After that, they run into Eddie again, terrified, being chased by these creatures, making his theory of the island being cursed true. And sadly, it fucking kills him.
Fuck! That motherfucker on swole mode, gotta go!
While fighting whatever the fuck these things are, we got Run and Gunner. Elena and Nate escape only to find more of these things, and I later got this trophy. Nathan and Elena barely escape into a Nazi submarine base, and I later got 250 headshots, Dynamite Master, and Supernatural Born Killers. We later discovered that the Spaniards and the Germans sought after the treasure, but learned that it was cursed, and the creatures were actually descendants of the original colonizers. Pretty deep. Nathan also finds the body of his ancestor, and also figures out that he was trying to keep the statue or the El Dorado on the island, knowing that the treasure was cursed but the mutants killed Sir Francis Drake. Nathan decides to leave his necklace to pay respect to him. Elena also gets captured and punched in the fucking ribs. Now it is Nathan and Sully's mission to save her. During this section, right before the big final battle of this game, we finally grabbed every collectible and got Master Fortune Hunter and Master Thief Collection. They find the El Dorado and Navarro tells Roman to open it, but little did he know that it was cursed and is killed before he can completely mutate. But it turns out that Navarro knew about the treasure being cursed the entire time, but he wanted to sell the treasure as a bioweapon. So Navarro and his crew airlift the El Dorado, and Nathan barely catches on and hangs from it. This chopper holding the statue later crashes, and now Nathan has to fight his way to Navarro to save Elena.
Who did the young people pick as their leader?
Nathan Drake.
He grabs Elena and shoves the helicopter into the water, and the rope holding both the treasure and the helicopter takes Navarro down with them, ultimately killing him. And of course, at the end of the game, I got charted easy, charted normal, charted hard, and charted rushing. Whoopee. Sully arrives to pick up Nate and Elena and shows that they didn't leave empty-handed, and Elena reveals she saved Nate's necklace, and they live happily ever after. Notice how I said they and not we, because I still have to get these fucking trophies. After this, I quickly clean up some trophies while speedrunning levels of the game.
You're a fraud.
So I got 50 kills with the AK-47, These Walls Can't Stop Me, and Up a Short Creek Without Battle. While getting the last speedrun trophy, I snagged 30 kills with the M79, and of course I bagged the Speedy Reunion trophy. I got some melee trophies like Still Fist and Brutal Slugger as well. I was in the menu dicking around and just popped these two, Cosplay and Cheater. After this, I just went ham and went for the rest of the combat related trophies. I'm just gonna show them popping. It was a lot. But once I got the trophy Still Fist Expert, I finally got the platinum. Yeah, real original, guys. To platinum this classic, we have to play on the hardest difficulty, crushing, and I felt every second of this God-forsaken difficulty, bro. Anyways, this game starts off with our boy Nathan Drake, and he isn't looking too good. He's bloodied and he falls out of a train. He climbs his way out of it before it falls and gets back on his feet. Now that we're low-kirkingly still bleeding from our stomach, we grab a trophy. Now we backtrack about 3 months in the past, and Nathan Drake is recruited by his former associate, Harry Flynn. That sounds like a troll name, am I tripping? And his girlfriend, Chloe Frazier. And Flynn wants Nathan's help to steal this Magnolian oil lamp from a Turkish museum that used to belong to explorer Marco Polo, and the lamp holds the key to the voyage from China that killed him in 1292. Now notice I said a girlfriend because Chloe and Nathan already secretly know each other, and Chloe promiscuously asks Nathan to bail on Flynn with her once they split the loot 3 ways. The three go on a heist mission and break into the museum that is holding the oil lamp.
In like Flynn, right? What? In like Flynn. I don't get it. Just give me a boost.
During this mission, I got a DLC trophy. Once Flynn and Nathan find the key to Polo's ship, Harry pulls a gun on Nathan and leaves him to get caught and arrested. And so Nathan is arrested for 3 whole months until Sully and Chloe bail him out. Sully reveals that Flynn is now working for a Russian warlord by the name of Zoran Lazarevich, who also wants in on the treasure. And now Nathan is making it his mission to get the treasure before the two of them, with the help of his friends, of course.
5 minutes? Well, that's great. I won't even have to get my top off.
Chloe, I was thinking more like an explosion.
Or that. Can be arranged.
Are you in? Oh, hell.
Bro, I'm about to fuck the shit out of Chloe.
With that, Nate and Sully infiltrate Lazarevich's camp. Chloe acts as the mole. During this section, I got Bare Knuckle Brawler, Novice Fortune Hunter, and the 20 Headshots trophy. Nate goes deeper into the camp, finding a map that suggests that the Chintianas... What is this? Where's my phone?
Chintamani.
That suggests that the treasure, the Chintamani stone, never left Shambhala. Nate, Sully, and Chloe go underground to find a treasure that deduces that he'll be able to find Shambhala through a temple in Pole. Flynn confronts Nate and Sully with Chloe on his side, takes the map, and chases Nate and Sully off the island, making Sully take a brief break from the treasure hunting lifestyle, causing Nathan and Chloe to become a bit of a duo to carry on the mission. While the new duo goes to the pole to see Lazarevich destroy almost everything to get the damn stone, but we do get a treasure ourselves and find the relic, and we also get the dirty kills with the MKNDI. We later run into Nate's ex-girlfriend Elena and her cameraman Jeff, and they're filming stuff for journalism or whatever. I don't really know for real, but that hardly matters now. It's before we get ambushed and Jeff gets shot. I'm not laughing. Chloe says to leave him behind, but everyone else refuses. During this section, I got Headshot Expert and Take Me to Your Leader, which is DLC again. The four are caught by Lazarevich, and Chloe is escorted to his train. Lazarevich talks to them for a little bit, and then slimes Jeff the fuck out in front of both Elena and Nathan. I'm not laughing, bro, I swear. The two escape by the skin of their teeth and decide to go for Chloe. In this section, I kind of went ham with the trophies I got. Bare Knuckle Slugger, Intermediate Fortune Hunter.
I think that's all of them.
Hangman, and 50 kills with the 92 FS 9mm. Later, we finally get out safely, and once we do, Nathan gets on Lazarevich's train with the help of Elena's Jeep to save Chloe. And we also get into some gunfights, granting me the 100 headshots trophy.
Oh no. Empty clip. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god.
Nate finds Chloe and she refuses to join us again since we helped Jeff and Elena.
Shit.
While they are arguing, Flynn appears out of nowhere and shoots Nate in the stomach, leading to a very dangerous play on Nate's end. And he detaches the train completely with the help of a bullet and gas tanks. Alright, so boom. We're back where we started. Nathan is now bloodied, falling out of a train car. He climbs his way out before it falls and passes out, seemingly succumbing to his wounds, until he sees a person in the distance, and it is a Tibetan villager named Tenzin. Oh my god, I love this guy. Tenzin takes us to his village and puts clothes on his back while nursing him back to health. Nate meets with Elena and finds this man named Karl Schaefer, an old German explorer who suggests that Nate and Tenzin continue the remains of his failed expedition from 1939, where he too was looking for the stone. Two go down into the ice caves and begin searching and find out that the caves are filled with these Yeti-like creatures. We're forced into like this little boss fight. After the boss fight, I got Proficient Fortune Hunter, and it turns out Schaefer was a former SS officer for the Nazis. Oh boy. For the Nazis, who resorted to killing his men to protect the world from the stone, kind of showing parallels to Nate's expedition in 2007. Nathan and Tenzin go back to the village to find it being destroyed with a huge tank from Lazarevich's crew, like Nepal. This dude Lazarevich decides to put up Israel levels of Israel level numbers and starts wiping out everyone, and we are no exception to that. During all this bloodshed, I got the 30 kills with the Moss 12 achievement. And Tenzin stays in the village, most likely to, nurse everybody now, while Nate and Elena leave to find a kidnapped Schaefer. Oh yeah, they kidnapped Schaefer. I forgot to mention that. During this entire section, I entered another form of flow state and got Master Ninja, 30 kills with the Desert 5, 50 kills with the Dragon Sniper, and Expert Fortune Hunter. We find Schaefer dying, and in his last words and breaths, he tells Nate to destroy the Chintamani stone before Lazarevich obtains its powers. During this section, of course, I got more trophies like Grenade Hangman, 30 kills with the RPG-7, 20 kills with the pistol. Nate gets back to Chloe, and she gives him the key to Shambhala, and Nate quickly unlocks the doors, and of course, we are caught by Lazarevich, and he holds Elena and Chloe at gunpoint if Nathan doesn't open the final passage to the kingdom.
I've read a book or two.
Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, they were all great men, but
Lazarevich orders Flynn to also hold Nathan at gunpoint to lead them closer to the treasure.
Just give me an excuse. Hold on. Wait for me. Daddy's got a gun. Come on, mate. We haven't got all day. Wouldn't want to piss off Lazarevich now, would we? Do me a favor, Flynn. Shoot my ears off.
Nathan is forced to do a puzzle and they get interrupted by the Yeti-like creatures. Lazarevich kills it and it turns out to be a facade, and these creatures are actually Shambhala's disguised guardians who will attempt to kill you if you trespass onto their territory. While Lazarevich and his crew are dealing with them, Nate, Elena, and Chloe escape and heads towards the temple of Shambhala. And in this crazy ass set piece, I got the run and gunner. The boy and girls find the one and only Shintiami, I'm so sick of this word, Shintamandi stone, which is actually a giant amber, but the real treasure here is the blue sap from the tree of life, which makes those who drink it damn near invisible. No way, I just did damn near invisible. Flynn takes it upon himself and ambushes the trio, drops a grenade in front of him and Nate's crew, killing himself and leaving Elena severely injured. To this day, I don't understand why he did that. Genuine hater. I strive to be like him. Chloe decides to take care of Elena, while Nate confronts Lazarevich one last time as he drinks from the tree of life. Before the big final boss, I got Master Fortune Hunter and Master Thief Collection. We're forced to fight Lazarevich and we have to take him down by shooting the resin in the trees, and the guardians of Shambhala finishes us like the city starts to fall apart and the trio leave together in one piece. Now that she's aided, Elena convinces Nathan to tell her he loves her. They seemingly leave Shambhala, getting back together, and before they do leave, they pay respects to Schaefer's grave, and the story ends on a kiss and every single difficulty trophy. I got Charted Crushing, hard, normal, and easy. The last little final cleanup I had to do was get the weapon trophies, by extension the headshot trophies, random miscellaneous trophies, and the speedrun trophies. So to keep it short, I just went back to specific missions to help myself out with some of these trophies. Cheat hard to cheat harder, another DLC trophy, bare knuckle expert cosplay, the DLC trophy, who would have guessed, 50 kills with the SAS-12, 30 kills with the West 44, 50 kills with the Fall, Dynamite Master, and 50 kills with the M32 hammer. And then I started going for the speedrun trophies, which gave me a bit of trouble.
What the hell?
With that, I got quick jaunt through a war zone, 250 headshots, speed ran Bullet Train from Hell, which is such a peak Uncharted level, Survivor for killing 75 enemies without dying or restarting, and finally I got the Staying Dry trophy, which also gave me the Platinum. Why didn't they rename it?
Yo, no disrespect!
The story starts off with Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan meeting a man by the name of Talbot in London. Talbot wants to buy Nate's ring for a client. The plan goes to shit when the duo realizes that Talbot brought fucking prop money, and this leads to a major bar fight. And here, after the bar fight, I got my first trophy, first treasure. Yo! Okay, before the video continues, while editing this video, we recently hit 1,000 subscribers. Then I would like to just say thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, all of it. And I will be doing a 1K special. I'm probably gonna put all my funny little moments into one video. But yeah, with that being said, back into the video. After that, they leave the bar and run into Talbot's client, Catherine Marlowe, which steals Nate's ring, and he and Sully get shot by Catherine's goon, seemingly bleeding out. We get taken back to around the year 1990 to a 15-year-old Nathan Drake who was scouting for Francis Drake's ring in a Colombian museum. Nathan Drake meets a man by the name of Victor Sullivan, who at the time is currently working with Catherine Marlowe to get Francis Drake's ring. But after a long chase sequence, and mind you, they're chasing a 15-year-old kid, by the way.
Oh my god, they have guns. Jeez. They're still going. You're shooting at a child, bro. Chill. It's not that deep. Oh.
Victor decides to rescue Nathan from his death and abandons Marlowe to mentor Drake. We cut back to the current day of 2011 and... But it turns out the shooting was faked by Nate and Sully, and the goon that shot them is Charlie Cutter, a close friend of the two. They fake their deaths to fly under the radar of Talbot and Marlowe. Another ally who returns to help is Chloe Fraser from Among Thieves. The four trace Marlowe down to an underground library. In this section, I got Bare Knuckle Brawler, Relic Finder, and Apprentice Fortune Hunter. The squad find out that Francis Drake was commissioned by Queen Elizabeth I and her advisor John Dee to look for the lost city of Ubar. Nathan suspects that there will be clues that are close to the city of Ubar that can be found in Crusader crypts in Syria. In the beginning of this section, I got Blind Fire Marksman, Run and Gunner, and 20 headshots. Nate and Sully go to France where they find half of an amulet inside of the crypt, but they are ambushed by Talbot and takes it. This causes the two to retreat while being surrounded by these crazy ass spiders who are vulnerable to the flame and heat of torches.
Yeah, he did that. Oh my god. What? Audio, dude. She was getting. Why did he spin?
Nate and Sully escape the chateau above the crypt and it catches fire. Chloe and Cutter meet back up with Nate and Sully and they begin to head to Syria. Chloe and Cutter learn that Catherine Marlowe is the head of the secret order, the same order that Francis Drake was in. They find the other half of the amulet and hints pointing that they should head to Yemen. The only trophies I got in this section were Headshot Expert, Bare Knuckle Slugger, Skilled Fortune Hunter, and Photo Bomb. And after those 4, I just practically suffered the entire time.
What the fuck?
Anyways, during this section, Charlie gets hit with a hallucinogenic dart by Talbot, and the dude just disappears. Weird. And for Charlie, he starts tweaking out. They had to fight him and beat him. After all of this, Charlie falls and breaks his leg, forcing Chloe to aid him, and the two get excluded from the Yemen trip. At the end of this mission, I got 30 kills with the Gmail, and 30 kills with the MKNDI. And the eye? Bro, what the fuck is going on? Nate and Sully fly to Yemen, where they meet Elena Fisher. You know who she is.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared were you that I was gonna die?
4.
4? You were at least an 8.
An 8?
You were a total 8.
An 8? Those guardian things were an 8.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, those were terrifying.
What's a 10?
Clowns?
Clowns over my death?
I hate clowns.
We find out the couple got married in 2010 and then got divorced in 2011. Nate convinces Elena to help him and Sully to find an underground tomb.
Nate.
You're still wearing it.
Yeah, I am. I see you're still wearing yours.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's what this is all about, isn't it?
You don't understand. I finally proved it. Drake lied about his route through the East Indies. 400 years ago, he came here.
Why, Nate?
That's what we're here to find out.
No, I mean, why this obsession? I'm just worried.
I can take care of myself, all right?
I'm not talking about you.
What, Sully?
He would go to the ends of the earth for you, Nate. Just don't ask him to.
This is where they find out the city of Ubar is actually deep within the Rub al Khali Desert. I probably said that wrong. The Rub al Khali Desert on the Arabian Peninsula. Here we solve puzzles and take on more enemies with fish.
It one-shots them. It one-shots them.
In this underground tomb, they encounter more of those spiders. After getting out though, Nate is hit with the same dart that made Charlie trip balls, causing him to tweak out and run off. Marlowe gets a hold of him and says she has about his entire childhood documented.
Skip the mind games. You don't know me.
In fact, I suspect I know you better than anyone, Mr. Drake. Of course, that's not your real name, is it? Mother commits suicide. Father surrenders son to the state at the age of 5. Entrusted to the St. Francis Boys' Home. It's also Dickensian.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Nate chases Talbot and corners him, but he gets knocked out by a plank of wood. Nate is kidnapped again and wakes up to a pirate working for Catherine named Ramsey. Ramsey interrogates Nate and claims he has captured Sully. Drake escapes and we fight in this giant section, grabbing trophies like Adept Fortune Hunter, 30 kills with the Cow 7, Hangman, and 100 headshots.
No.
We later find and search the pirate's cruise ship. Nate finds a fake Sully and shoots Ramsey. Nate later finds Ramsey again, which he decides to bring everyone down with him and shoots the ship's glass ceiling, flooding the ship, and Nate escapes, of course, and he washes up on the shore of Yemen again. He meets up with Elena again, where she tells us that they actually did capture Sully, and they are using him to find U-Bar. With the help of Elena, Nathan sneaks onto a cargo plane.
Dude, what the fuck is going on right now? Off me. Oh my god. I'm glitching! Luggage. Oh! I'm out! Greatest glitch. Out. No way. No way, no way. Oh my god. Dude, that's so badass. Nathan floats down and lands in the deserts of Ubal Khali. Nathan Drake becomes schizophrenic and dehydrated and travels the desert for a very long time.
I saw this on 4.
Until he stumbles upon a village, but the only people there are the men of Marlowe. In this section, I got 30 kills with the T-Bolt sniper. He has to take them on in relentless gunfights until a man by the name of Salim rescues him via horseback and takes him to his tribe. There, Nathan hydrates and gets a bit more insight on the ancient city of Ubar. Salim tells him that Ubar was doomed by King Solomon, the former king of Israel? Yeah, no wonder no one's here. Everyone was killed by the king of Israel.
Tisk.
With the help of Salim, Nate saves Sully, but Nate and Sully lose track of Salim in the sandstorm right as they reach the gate of Ubar.
I'm sorry, what? What the fuck am I doing?
Once they get inside the city, Nate drinks from the water fountain, sees a solar eclipse, and Marlowe and Talbot shoot Sully dead. But no time to grieve right now, bro. We gotta take on these demons.
I'm sorry, what?
In the next chapter, I got 30 kills with the sniper and 30 more with the shotgun. Nate has a fight with Marlowe's men, which they seem to be possessed by these demons. Nate continues to trip out and have crazy visions to where he met Sully in 1990.
What? No. 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 No!
But then the hallucinations stopped. Then he finds Sully alive. Sully explains how King Solomon sealed the evil jinn or demons inside a brass vessel and cast it into the deep depths of Ubar's water system, leading to the destruction of Ubar. So the dude deadass had demons on speed dial. Classic Israel. Am I right? Hashtag observed. Hey guys. Okay, so it turns out I got some of the continuity mixed up. It was actually Salim that told Nathan about the demons rather than Sully telling him about the demons. I got him mixed up, bro. Got him mixed up. Nathan, regretting the dumb shit he just did, decided to abandon his mission to receive the genie vessel because of its dark properties. They find Marlowe again, retrieving the vessel from the water. Talbot almost kills Sully by trying to kick him into the water, but Nate dives in that John and uses a flare to destroy the wrench, causing the city to basically fall apart. Marlowe gets trapped in the sinkhole and Nate tries to save her, but she fucking dies, dragging Nate's ring down with her.
Nathan and Sully fight Talbot.
I'm doing him. Oh yeah, I'm doing him. Wait, what?
Shooting him, causing him to fall into the sinkhole. Salim enters the gates and saves the two before they get crushed by Yabar's infrastructure. Oh, so I got all the difficulty-related trophies from easy to crushing. Nate, Sully, and Elena go back to the airport, and Sully tells Nate he's the son he never had, and gives Nate back his wedding ring, which he kept it safe after the couple split. Nate and Elena get back together, and the three fly in Sully's plane, living happily ever after. Wait, I just thought about something. If Nathan Drake was in the Final Destination universe, would he survive? Something to think about. Anyways, after beating the game, I went for the rest of the trophies and got Cheaters Gotta Cheat, Combat Leapfrog for killing 10 enemies, juggling between hand-to-hand to gunfire, Survival for killing 75 enemies without dying, Throwback Master, Marco Solo, which is a reference to the second game.
Hey, check it out. Marco.
Really?
Come on.
No.
Marco.
Expert Fortune Hunter, Master Ninja, Grenade Hangman, Master Fortune Hunter, 30 kills with the RPG, Master Thief Collection, Brute Beater for countering all of the Brute's attacks, Land Shark for killing 20 enemies while swimming, Sidearm Master, 30 kills with the Pack 80, 30 kills with the Dragon Sniper, 30 more kills with the Bag 5, Throwback,
Great.
Dynamite Master, which I failed miserably at.
White bitch sniffing on B-root.
Outrun the Flames for speedrunning chapter 7, which I was so fucking terrible at. I don't know why this one was so hard, but geez, man, it was difficult. Catch That Plane for speedrunning chapter 16, and my horse is faster for, you guessed it, jerking it faster than my ops. Leader of the Pack for comparing stats with friends, Riot Rocker for running over Riot Shield users' shield, Codeplay, Reload Master, which I cheese by reloading only one thing really, my save, and that gave me the platinum. Yep.
Good girl, then I give me a girl, and I want a huh? What?
Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll give this trilogy an 8.5 out of 10 trophies. I really liked all of these games and I think they are very good. If you enjoyed this video, I will be adding to it once I finish the rest of the Uncharted series, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, and I am out. Peace.